TikTok has enslaved this generation. And it was meant to actually educate when the Chinese made it. But now you see, I get into TikTok. There's this lady who was in the parliament when guys were being shot at. And she was like, tap, tap, guys, tap, tap. And people are getting shot at. Just to get fame.
It's not funny, by the way. It's not funny at all.
It is not funny
It's not funny at all. I think it's also how people use it. Because the same TikTok, there are some people who are selling their products there.
Yeah. It's okay for business.
And there are some who like spend the whole day there doing nothing else.
And talking about nasty stuff. About sex. Like about sex is now normalized. And that's what in the Western is. It's normalized. Like I can sleep with anyone and it's normal.
Yeah, that's not an African thing.
You know, that's not our thing.
Yeah.
Karibu sana kwa hii show, The Mindful Sip, Memory Lane ndiyo huko tunapiga ka trip. Stories zingine ziko shallow na zingine ni deep. So keti chini we relax, this is The Mindful Sip. The Mindful Sip. The Mindful Sip.
Jia, mambo vipi? It's your boy Peter Bumba, karibu tena kwa kipindi kipendacho, The Mindful Sip. Back again here, joined by a very, very, very awesome, beautiful guest here. She goes by the name Salma. I think I won't do justice if I introduce herself. Probably you should go with the flow, yeah.
Kizungumkuti, bro. Yeah. By the name, I go by Salma Queen or Mama D. Mama D. I have a Gen Z in the house. Yes, nice. I have a Gen Z in the house, and I'm a family person. I'm a mom. I'm a musician, I'm a gender-based violence activist, I'm a wife, I'm all that.
Nice.
So, glad to be here.
You're a musician too?
I'm a musician, I'm a chef, but I'm learning from someone else now.
Oh, okay.
I'm learning, I don't know everything.
Great.
Which is a good thing.
Great. I think we should have a session for cooking. Mvia, don't you think so? I think next time we should... So yeah, karibu sana.
Thank you.
Mindful Sip, actually here we talk about things that happen. Sana. Okay, the sip is usually the alcoholic sip. Just to get yes.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet for some people. Wow. It has its disadvantages and does it have advantages? I don't know. It
depends on how you look at it. You know, everyone you have to be open-minded. Okay, I look at things from an open-minded perspective.
It's like a glass, eh? They're half full, half empty.
Depends. It's just how you see someone in the street.
Yes.
You tell them they're crazy, but they're suffering from a disease or a mental. It depends. So people, it's the deeper definition. It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than what's
spiritual.
Okay.
Yes.
That spiritual thing, because people are getting more spiritual nowadays. I don't know
what's happening. Which is good. There's an awakening.
There's an awakening, I think. That's a good thing. Okay. Because there's another person who was telling me about alcohol. The word alcohol means demonic spirit or something. It comes from an Arabic of al-Qurul. It's called something spirits.
I said something like that.
It has a... But we'll find out. You can Google alcohol.
But you know, Jesus changed water into wine.
Yes, he did.
Amen.
Yeah.
Shall we continue?
Okay. That's what during my drinking days I used that so much.
I know, but
I used that so much.
It was just to make the audience also laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So tell me about you, your where you're born.
Yes.
How you brought up.
Yes.
Were you like from Shags? Were you in Nairobi? Or were you brought up in the country?
I'm a gangster.
You're a gangster? Nice.
A jack of
all trades. Gangsters don't dance.
But anyway, I'm not going to say I'm a gangster. I grew up in the time I grew up in Eastlands, Marish. Watu wa Farova namba 10. So I grew up there and life was simple. Everything was for the community.
Yes.
Like if a thief came, manzeni, the community. If you did something wrong, for the community.
Or like if a thief came for the community, that means mob justice.
No, it's not mob justice at that particular moment. Atashikwa pelekwe
for the community.
For the community.
Yes.
We try and make sure that anaweza reform, but there are those you can't reform.
Yes,
so there are those wangeangushwa, and there's not much you can do.
So you grew up in a community setup?
Yeah, I grew up in a community setup, a hood, where life is alcohol, drugs, prostitution. But at the end of the day, at that particular moment, there was no such things as those one. I believe when technology came, it had like a sweep. It changed everything. Because now people could access to the internet. And that's where you find people are getting into sites like porn. Someone is telling you alcohol. It depends on which site you're watching. And then kids are on internet, and then one who knows. The other thing is like parents are too busy looking for money. They don't even have time for kids. So you see how that changed. And a long time ago, it was different because parents of other parents cared. Right now, no one cares.
No one cares.
You could go like me, niombe chumvi to my neighbor. Now I can't even knock at my
even
neighbor.
If I see a kid bring something, I'm like, not my kid, not my business.
You want to kill my daughter and son. And us, we used to get whooped properly. But we didn't die.
By other parents
we
also.
Didn't die. You will get whooped by other parents. By the time you get home, you're also whooped.
And you even fear to report.
Yes.
Because you're going to be whooped. Why did you do that?
Yes.
So things have changed. Do you miss the setup that we had, Kitambo?
I do. It was simple. Everyone didn't have jealousy. Today, jealousy has grown.
But unajua kama hiyo mtaa yenyu like Marish, like the houses were uniform.
Yeah.
So you did like brag, there's nobody who's like richer.
There were because like I remember my dad bought us this television that had a cassette. Cassette.
So
guys used to attached. So guys used to come and watch movies.
You see?
But now it wasn't about like they have a TV. Yes. We were all together.
We share.
Yes.
You see, that mentality is not there nowadays.
It's not there now. Things have changed. Life has become hard.
Yeah.
And it gets people into more depression.
Yes.
We used to say this was a white people thing, mental health. It is not. Anybody can get it.
I think that's a whole new discussion. Where did this mental health thing come from? All of a sudden everyone is depressed.
The moment you get into internet,
everyone is bipolar.
Everyone is bipolar. We didn't know these things, and the less information we knew, the more it was safe for us.
Oh,
you get. But now
we knew.
Yes. So even now, even I went to the Mandamano, the Ruto must go Mandamano. Yeah. And I am with Gen Zs, but trust me, you want an impact because as a millennial or as the Gen X, there are things which we made mistakes. We allowed things to slide. It was about tribalism because now the millennials came at that point and also pointed Gen Z.
Yes.
So we took up katikati.
Yes.
Now what happened is we're getting information from these people who are in office now, Ajawai Toka. They never get out of office. And then there's these guys who have studied, gone to school.
They've never seen a payslip.
They've never seen a payslip. So they have seen the sufferation.
Yes.
And it has gotten them to the point because they were asking me. There's one day I was just chilling with some boys in the hood because I like chilling in a setup where there are many boys. We just talk about life. And there were two Gen Zs and I was telling them, time ya Moi, there was the milk. We could get milk from. Yes. And if you had 50 shillings, you could buy sugar, you could buy flour. And at that point also, dollar was lower.
Yes.
The Kenyan shilling was higher.
Yes.
Like, so what? So what? We're all suffering now. But I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you. I'm not
trying to attack you.
to prove a point or something.
Because yes, we want Ruto must go. But what next?
Yes.
There has to be a structure. Who are you bringing in office?
Yes.
You can just go out there and fight for your rights. Then the same people you invite back in the office.
Yes.
It has to have a strategy. Who do you think is best fit to heal our country?
Yeah.
I
think they're just tired, but they've not thought about it. Like,
you need to
what's
think
going
about
to be afterwards.
Because they are ready to die.
Yeah.
I'm also ready to die, but I also love my life.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think they get to that moment. I want to see what happens for my son when he grows up. I want to see how he grows up. I want to see how he's going to be mentored. We don't have mentors also. Like my time, we had to find out these things by unastuke, you just find
But
yourself there.
that's a very unique point, because I've been hearing like politicians say, these kids, they don't have the parenting is questionable. They don't
Because
have
they can,
they don't have
they talk
mentors.
back to their parents, you know. If your parent is not there or is there but don't
But
have time for you,
parents are. This is a time where parents are very busy.
busy, they're looking for work, but you forget, why are you working in the first
First place.
place? You
So people
understand?
have forgotten about family, which is the basic unit of.
So now you because you don't want to spend time, because you don't want to, the fear of understanding what is happening with your kids, you'd rather spend with your friends, you'd rather spend with, and then you find your kid has learned so much, you had disappeared from their
from the
life.
internet or
Yeah,
from where.
that's what happens. And it's
Okay.
becoming more westernized.
Yes.
I lived in Europe. And Europe, when it gets to winter, it's the most depressing time of the year. And it starts in October and ends in mid-March there. That's when spring starts. And we used to take multivitamins because darkness would arrive at around 11. Usiku inafika saa 5 asubuhi. 11 a.m., there's darkness. So you, in your mind state, you feel sleepy because you've seen what? You get?
Yeah.
So now
You've seen it's dark.
It's dark. And summer, the sun even goes up to 12.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now what happens is, look at TikTok. Look at Instagram. Everyone wants to showcase the role models we have. It's all about body. It's all about money. You show money, but you don't know how that person got it. Like, people don't want to work hard. TikTok has enslaved this generation. And it was meant to actually educate when the Chinese made it.
Yeah.
But now you see, I get into TikTok. There's this lady who was in the parliament when guys were being shot at. And she was like, tap, tap, guys, tap, tap. And people are getting shot at.
Yes.
Just to get fame.
It's not funny, by the way. It's not funny at all.
It is not funny at all. If you look at it, it's
but you see,
like
now,
the priorities.
you see now this technology, I think it's also how people use it. Because the same TikTok, there are some people who are selling their products there.
Yeah. It's okay for business.
And there are some who like spend the whole day there doing nothing else.
And talking about nasty stuff. About sex. Like, about sex is now normalized. And that's what in the Western is. It's normalized. Like, I can sleep with anyone and it's normal.
Yeah, that's not an African thing.
You know, that's not our thing.
Yeah.
We are losing our morals. Right now, how many people know their language? Kikuyu, Luo. How can you talk to your parents? Can your kids actually? We're losing our history. They
can't even know the language, because even they don't have time for their parents. The parents don't have time. They don't even talk.
Do you get
let
my
alone
point?
not even the language. They don't have time.
For me, it was this. Okay, you're raised in the hood. You have a family.
Yeah.
My dad speaks 99% of Kikuyu. My mom speaks Maasai. So for us to understand, we talk Swahili or English.
Yes.
But which English, because you're in a hood, you don't talk too much. You speak Mtaya Sheng. So unapata, when you're speaking this language, you don't have time to learn your language.
Yeah.
But there are those parents who used to like me, we were raised in a way. When schools close, you go to the farm.
To the farm. And you have to communicate to your grandmother.
Your grandmother doesn't know Swahili.
Or Sheng. Yeah.
Let me tell you what is happening. We are taking the Western culture to Kenya. When you go to those Western culture, I lived in Norway. I could not communicate in English. I had to learn Norwegian.
Yeah.
They embrace their language. Tanzania, chemistry is in
Swahili. Yeah. By the way, like for me, I'm fluent in my mother tongue. But they brought up in Nairobi.
Nice.
I speak fluent Taita. All of me and my brother and my sister.
Even me, I speak.
Yeah. So I think it's we've lost our culture. We can say that.
Yeah.
So
we're trying to bring in Western things like homosexuality.
Yes.
Surely.
Yeah.
Where did it say Adam and Steve? It's Adam and Eve. Even though they were not the
but was it
first
but like that, was it there even before in the internet revolution and stuff? Was it there?
Because it's like religion.
We were in boarding schools.
If you look at Jomo Kenyatta, the late, he said like the missionaries brought religion to steal our land.
They left us reading the books while they were
stealing our land. You know, people should read. There are other ways to cope to depression.
The reading culture also.
Yes. People should read your history.
There's no reading culture. People don't have time to read.
You don't have time to know your roots. It's important to know your roots. And that's what happens. You get to be misguided. You get to learn things through the internet. And one thing I love about TikTok, which I use it for my information, African culture, African history, it has so much, and that's why it's being banned in the States.
In the States, yes.
Because now there's Black History. And next month is Black History Month.
Yes.
And they want it banned. Why? Because people are starting to, the way you say it, people are starting to know this is not more than us. This is a spiritual thing.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. So now the concept is, as a young person, you're growing up. Yes, it's good to ask questions, but ask them in the right way.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good to fight for your rights, but fight for your rights in the right way.
In the right way.
Yes, it's good to ask questions, but do your research properly. Like, let me ask you a question. Why do you think guys plaited their hair back in the day?
I don't know. I plaited mine also.
But do you know
but
what it meant?
For music purposes, I don't know.
But do you know what it meant?
I don't know. I didn't.
So back while our ancestors were fighting, for the women, what they would do while they were hiding to take food, this is what I learned from my grandfather, that the women would plait their hair as a map.
Okay. Well, this is deep.
So that they are not known by the colonizers about the plans they are making on how to take the food or any weapons to the warriors.
So the map would be on their
yes,
head.
and they would be the ones to understand it.
Oh,
even dreadlocks, but we'll talk about that one. We'll go deep.
So let me ask you now. There's now growing up in those days now, where it was a communal setup, and now there's this time everyone is on their phone like this. When you go to a family meeting,
you're not even social, bro.
People are not even social. And now here, I'm trying to get the connection between now the addiction and the mental health.
We're already in World War III. And World War III is this.
Okay. Does it kind of lead to more depression and to more dependence on substances?
You don't talk to people. You talk to your phone.
Phone, yes.
Like now we are conversing.
Yes.
You're learning stuff, I'm learning stuff.
True.
This is how it should be. You're going on a date. You're on your phone instead of talking to the person you invited.
And it's a date. You called it a date.
Maybe even television.
Yes.
Cast. Television cast. What's cast? It's like casting a spell. So you're tuned into something. You're told things. You're watching soap operas, and then you're forgetting to know the behind. What is happening behind? You don't even ask those questions. It's good you just open your eyes. Discernment is good. We're living in very deep and mystic times. And young people need to understand that some things are not normal. How you're led even by a leader who says he fears God. But when it comes to action, it's the opposite.
The opposite.
It's a very
something
deep
is
stuff.
Not,
something is not right.
Yeah.
People should really go back to the times of Esther.
But you see now, Esther in the Bible.
Yes, when she needed to pray because she was the uncle. Was it the uncle or was getting murdered?
Yeah. I'm not sure about
but there was this story of someone close to her who was getting murdered because of this leader who was king's. It was Access, it was Access. Xerxes. I can't pronounce it well. But if you go and check, they had to fast for 3 days.
You can check it right
Dry fast for 3 days so that they go speak to the king to make that decision and make sure that was it the uncle or I don't know, but he was part of the family so that he doesn't get killed.
Yeah.
And it worked. So Kenya needs to fast. Kenya needs to fast.
To fast and pray, probably.
Kenya needs to pray. Right now, I can't hate you. I don't have time. I have pressure. I have bills to pay.
Esther's story is long. Queen of Persia. She's being called the Queen of Persia.
No, just look at the story of Esther. I'm very correct. Trust me.
Yeah, true. That's why I'm saying it's long and it's very. I think I should.
You should just do a breakdown.
Yes.
And then you can even ask the viewers if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I know my stuff because I read the Bible, so it's
nice.
just that I've forgotten.
And also the culture of the Bible. People don't apart from even reading books and.
It's a way also of prayer. People pray the wrong way. You go to God when you want something.
And after you got it,
you forget. And then when you're praying, it's like you're demanding. It shouldn't be. It should be thanksgiving.
People even are like, God, if you can bless this one,
why not me?
Why not? Why are you blessing this guy and leaving me alone? God, surely.
Like me, even today we were talking, it's just business, and we were saying, sometimes people feel like it's a competition, and it's not. We all want the same thing.
Yeah.
To be happy.
Yes.
To be living well.
True.
To have a balanced meal where you can eat your fruits, eat your, just a good life.
Prosperity.
But now, the competition and the jealousy, they make you see that this person is not good for me. So instead of working together to grow together, you see it as a fighting. And it costs so much energy.
To hate.
Bitterness. Hate.
Yeah.
So we need to heal from so many things, and it starts with you.
And as an individual.
As an individual.
That's with you.
Yeah.
But I think it's the society we live in, I think even we can blame also the internet a bit on that, because people usually post their successes on the...
After Facebook, sincerely speaking, I told you, the moment World War III has started, and it is this thing.
One, yeah.
Why do you go and insult someone on a social media? Surely. Sincerely speaking.
And the people who've invested in that. Kazi yao ni kutusiana tu.
Why do you go talk about some things? And TV even, if you remember, when we were young, there was this program called The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yes.
When Ridge was kissing Brooke, my dad would remind us to zima your television, like shut the television, go to the other bedroom. Because he knew we didn't understand. And then as we had this TV called The Neck, so it used to get like KBC alone, and KBC used to start at 12.
Fungua kituo.
Fungua kituo. And the broadcasting would start at 12, and it would end at, it 9?
At 9, or then it was moved to 12.
Yeah. But did you see why was it happening that way? We were being protected from things that were happening.
Yeah.
And how did it groom us?
We grew up well.
Okay. The issue of rape right now, the issue of femicide right now, it's high. Why do you think that?
But then what's happening?
I'm also trying to understand, but it takes me back. I also level with what happened in my days and what's happening now. Too much information.
But
movies people are watching.
But Salma, rape was there.
It was there, but it wasn't like now.
It wasn't like now. Right now, you raped, then killed, then and it's not femicide only, by the also males are being killed.
Yeah.
Is it too much? What's the information people? Or are these movies on serial killers?
It's movies.
I don't know.
If you saw, there's this guy who saw a movie and he killed his small sister. Just because of a movie. How is it? Even some cases are just weird. Because nimeshindwa kukula ugali, like you kill me because of ugali, food.
Tricky.
Like you kill me because even issues of properties have been there from way back.
Yeah.
But now people are willing to kill because
of property. Is it poverty also? Has poverty
the
increased?
system is a shit system.
Are people like are people adoring what are they called? Physical things or?
Bro, the thing is that we're still being colonized.
People didn't have this all physical need, but people were happy. But
yeah, because it wasn't important. Like it wasn't about the value of which clothes you wear, how you dress, what you eat at your family. Like, let me take you back to what I told you. We had this TV. The whole community came to watch.
Yes.
And it wasn't about because we had. If we had, we would have shut it from the community. Yes. But there was love.
That was love.
And it was genuine.
Yeah. Subconsciously, and it was just love being shared.
Yeah,
you
but
didn't know, but
the thing about the TV, people are curious. Okay, what's happening on the TV? So that time it was Beauty and the Beast,
and probably
Wild Rose.
and probably if there were like snacks there, you'd share also.
We shared food.
Yeah.
In Europe, you can't share food.
You can't eat.
You can't visit your neighbor. So we're bringing that thing
we fear
here.
our kids will get poisoned.
Tumeshaileta Kenya. Eco, it's here that you can't go and share a meal with your brethren.
Yeah.
You can't invite. Things have changed because you don't even know someone's agenda.
Yeah. Not true. Even you don't even trust your brother nowadays.
Thank you.
You're going, not even a stranger.
Kitambo, we even had fundraisings and people would come, the whole community would come.
Yes.
Right now, oh, I'm helping you. People are even willing to kill if they hear you have gotten like a visa to go to the States. There's a lady who got murdered at her party because she had a salon open and she was poisoned.
So unfortunate.
Jealousy.
So unfortunate.
Bro, why does jealousy start? Because you devalue yourself. Self-love is important, and humility. So what happens is you find that you're a bigger person. Like us, we're in the music industry, and I can tell you for a fact, someone will be told, why can't you be, why are you not in the TVs? Why are you not blowing up? Maybe I don't want that fame, to be honest, because, to be honest, I love my normalcy and peace of mind. Where I can go chill with my boys. I can walk freely.
Normally, and just do everything. Go to the supermarket if you're...
Because it makes you even change.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. It has made even people change. When you get money, you just go and buy everything at the supermarket.
Exactly.
And you don't know if the things in the supermarket are good.
There's another guy who was telling me, an artist who was just because of the pressure, he was going to the supermarket to buy only tissue paper, but he ended up buying such stuff, because his eyes were, everybody's eyes were glued on him. He ended up buying sweet tomato sauce and things that.
What is trending now? I almost called you Rasta, but yes, you're a Rasta brother. What is trending now? What is trending now is not the heart, but people want to be better than others.
Yeah.
Like, I need to grow, I need to have money, I need to look like, I have to go to put makeup to look good. Not because you want to or you love to, but because self-esteem has gone
down.
But maybe next time we can talk about mental health. Today was just a talk.
I wanted to ask,
yeah.
Do you think there's a solution for?
There is. Healing first. Healing as a country.
No,
healing as a person.
But I think as an individual
as a person
should heal first.
You should heal. And self-love is important because you're fighting against you. When you wake up, look in the mirror. Is there anybody else?
No, looking at the man in the mirror.
Thank you.
Has all these self-esteem issues led to addiction and stuff?
It has.
If people heal,
peer pressure.
If people heal, there won't be such stories that we hear. And
people heal. People learn to love each other and spread love to one another. Stop competing against each other and just...
And love starts with you and me, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to go far and...
and it's not complicated.
Yeah. Just your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Peter Msalimia, how are you doing?
How was your day? How was your day? Are you talking to your sister? Are you talking to your mom? Are you talking to your brother?
We are here preaching love and we don't even talk to our cousins.
That's what I'm saying. Heal.
But some can't be helped. Sometimes. But as we wind up, I wanted to ask you: do you think you are a creative, right? You're a musician, apart from being all these other caps you wear.
Yeah.
Do you think creatives are more prone to mental health stuff and addictions and be it alcohol, be it?
I just feel with the society right now, everyone is prone to.
It's not necessarily
an artist. The thing is with creatives is the pressure of looking good, affording this. When you're killing yourself, eat your ugali and skuma in peace.
Yeah,
you don't have to eat in Java if you can't afford.
Yeah,
eat your avocado with bread. It's so healthy and natural.
But societal pressure.
And if people don't want to vibe with you, there are other people who don't know you and are ready to vibe with you. Don't force issues. Find love and find your tribe. And roll with it.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
That's deep, So people are just giving themselves pressure for nothing. But right now, it's not only artists. Everyone is under pressure because of the internet and stuff they see. You want to live a life. You want to live a life that's not yours. You want to compare yourself with another family member.
And then you're being told you can go to abroad and change your life. You can change it here. This is where Africa is the motherland, the hub.
You can change-
Why are people from out
Yeah,
coming
but
here,
you
bro?
see now we don't have the best, what is it called? The best institutions for lives to change here. Or I don't
It
know.
starts with you.
With you on that's okay. It's an individual, Nini. You start with you.
Yeah, man.
When you change your mindset.
Africa is the motherland and the hub. Why do you think Congo is at war? They provide all the minerals that create phones. We can do it as ourselves. But we have allowed IMF, World Bank to be taking loans for things that are ours.
Yeah.
They exchange it with guns.
True. That breeds jealousy and breeds
Emancipate
everything
yourself
contempt.
from mental slavery. Read, understand your history.
Well,
and if you want to read, you will find that history.
So we should go back to the culture of reading.
Yeah, go back to your roots. And also
and
go back
you
to
also
your
told me you use TikTok to get some history
Yes, I do.
on Black history.
And I also like,
so that's a positive
I
thing.
stay with elders who are older than me.
Oh, yeah.
To tell me about history from back in the day.
Not to talk on phone, like
No,
to talk with
like
people.
I go from Mau Mau warriors,
Okay.
different people, just to understand.
Nomeniambia kuna saa pia unaketingi na mawase kwa base, mnaongea,
vijana, like you know,
talk and you get to hear what they have to say. And that's a very I don't know, probably people should try that. Watu waketi tu pamoja.
People stop phoning and talking on phone. Talk
face
to face. Get to know me as Salma. I get to know you.
Yes. That's okay.
I think I've already wrapped it up.
Doing with the music? Going by your music. Is it like conscious music?
It is.
Okay.
It is, and the people we do music with, they have to be conscious.
Yeah.
I can't level with someone.
You have to be on the same level.
But I also mentor. I have people I've mentored.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentor young people.
Good.
That's what even artists are not doing in Kenya, the ones who have flourished. I big up people like Sauti Sol. They try.
Yeah.
I think that's the only but there are other artists who are there, they're just cloud chasing
and not mentoring.
They're showing us what is it going to help me with. Mentor me to make my life better. Don't be jealous of what I can bring to the table. Yeah. I will bring to the table what will make you even grow more.
Yes.
Think of it that way. Don't think of me as a competition.
When the table is, you increase the, what is it called? There's that word, they use the saying, if the people don't reduce the people, increase the size of the table.
Yes.
So that it can fit all of you.
I want a convoy.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So
of growth.
Salma, this has been deep.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, and I think we are going to host you again on the Mindful Sip. We've not even spoken about how people are using alcohol back in the days in marriage, and right now where people are. I think that's going to be the next.
No worries, I'm here.
So where can we find your music?
My name is Salma Queen.
Salma Queen,
an award-winning reggae artist in Kenya.
Where?
Yeah, I'm having a show soon at the Caribbean branch.
Okay.
With some big artists like Treasure Man, Lavoste, Maria Ngoma, and many others.
Those are reggae artists, right?
Yes,
Nice.
And we're just going to be spreading good vibes, positive vibes.
Yeah,
catch us soon. We'll be coming
where's
to
the Caribbean? You said the Caribbean?
Branch. It's at Waterfront. On
nice.
the 15th, we have our first concert there.
Where?
For the year. So Msikose and Salma Queen.
Yeah.
You can reach out to me.
Yeah.
If you have an issue, we talk it out.
You talk it out.
I may not have the solution financially, but I have the solution verbally.
And that's what people are looking for. Just look for somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
You don't have to have money to do. Yani ile ongea na msee bonga na msee jibonge. People are looking for that ear to listen to, because, like we said, parents are busy, people are busy, everyone is running around looking for money, and they forget that the people who just need.
And be happy.
And a shoulder.
Just be happy.
Bambika jibambe tu.
Yeah, life can do some crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, it's your life. And once you're dead, that's it. And people forget the dead. Let me tell you, by the way. So please, even our great-grandparents, do you know them? Exactly my point. Bless up.
Bless up. This has been Salma. Thank you. Welcome again to the Mindful Sip. And remember, reggae is a soothing sensation to a troubled soul.
If you want more of this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.